Yo, what's up guys? My name is Eric from the website techinform.us. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about Google I/O. So if you're in the tech industry besides like my videos, if you see other things, you should know that Google I/O already happened. It happened, I believe, the 27th, but I'm not sure. I've been always messing up dates recently. But I wasn't available to make a video. I actually didn't really know it happened till like yesterday because someone actually mentioned that to me. Yeah, you know who you are. Anyway, I really wasn't going to make a video on this, but I felt like this means something to me. So I'm going to make a video on Google I/O. Basically, Google I/O is the equivalence to Apple's WWDC. Google talked about things that are coming out, so that's why I'm going to make this video. I have to say thank you to Trevor. He's the one that actually told me about Google I/O because I completely didn't realize that it happened because I was away and other things. I'll have your YouTube links down below, 96 Computer Hacker and Trevor Barnes TV. So all you guys can go check out his channel because he has helped me with making this video, sort of. So Android's previous OS was 4.0, which was, of course, Ice Cream Sandwich. You'll be very familiar with that if you have a new Android device. But now they're coming out with Jelly Bean, which is 4.1, and I have to say, this is looking very nice. Jelly Bean has some new design changes. They also redid the notification system, so now you can interact with, like, you get a text message, and you can reply back in the notification area without even opening up any other app, which is very nice. Also, the biggest thing with Jelly Bean, I think, is that they're trying to make it more fluent. The entire operating system is running in 60 frames a second, which is that's just amazing, because I've always seen Android devices, well, not all Android devices, but I've seen quite a few Android devices that were just very slow and laggy, and now Google is really trying to make Android like very fast, and that's great. Like iOS has had that, at least with their new devices, and now Android's going with it. Not saying all Android devices were bad, but now they're really pushing the fluency of the OS. Jelly Bean also has a redesigned search app, which has this cards layout, which basically has like all the answers on these little cards, and as the time goes on, the cards will get smarter, so this looks like a very great idea. They also have voice search, which basically is a Siri competitor, and hopefully it works pretty well. I haven't tried it out or anything, so I can't give my opinions, but hopefully this actually works, because there's been a lot of Siri competitors which have been terrible. Samsung. Now Jelly Bean will be coming out in between mid-July and late July on these few devices: Galaxy Nexus, the Nexus S, the Motorola Xoom, and the Google Nexus 7. Oh wait, you don't know about that yet. So yeah, Google has now their own tablet. It's the Asus Nexus 7. Of course, it doesn't say Asus, but it's made by Asus. Now, for what this tablet is, it's really great. It has a 7-inch display, which, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of 7-inch tablets. I think more 10.1 inch or 9.6 inch is better. But then again, I don't know. I've never really owned an exact tablet. But the Nexus 7, like I said, has a 7-inch tablet. It has a quad-core Integra 3 processor. It has a 12-core GPU and a 1 gig of RAM. And you can get it in either 8 gigs or 16 gigs of storage. Basically, you can kind of consider it a Kindle Fire, at least an upgrade to the Kindle Fire, and it doesn't suck as much. Actually, it may not suck at all, but I haven't really tried it yet. The 7-inch screen has a resolution of 1280 by 800, which is actually a pretty nice size. That's the size of my Mac screen, which is right there. So it's pretty compact, so I don't think you're going to be seeing much pixels at all. Though I'm not 100% sure if that's considered a Retina display. So I did kind of compare the Kindle Fire to the Nexus 7, which is really a terrible thing to do, because kind of the Kindle Fire kind of sucks. And the Nexus 7 seems a lot better, way faster, actually running a good version of Android. It's be faster and better overall. Now the screen is actually 216 ppi, that's pixels per inch, so I'm still not sure if that's considered a Retina display, but that definitely is an amazing display for the size. Also, the battery life is going to be around 8 hours, just throwing that in there. Of course, this tablet is not the top-of-the-line tablet, but there are a few things that I wish it had, which it doesn't. For example, there's no video out, such as HDMI. I would love to hook this up to an HD TV, but there is some ways you can hook up to a TV. I'll get to that later. There's no like USB port, no SD card slot, no micro SD card slot. So basically, it's like an iPad, meaning that you cannot expand the storage and you cannot have any other third-party device being plugged into it, such as an SD card. even though it is a little bit disappointing. Of course, this is not the top of the line tablet, so what are you gonna expect? You can pre-order the Nexus 7 tablet right now for either $200 or $250, $200 for the 8GB model and $250 for the 16GB model, and you're going to get it probably within around 3 weeks, which will bring you to late or mid-July. Moving on to more Google stuff, Google also announced the Nexus Q system. The Nexus Q hooks up to your TV/sound system, which then you can stream all contents from the cloud from Google Play. So basically it's kind of like an Apple TV but for Android, but unfortunately I think it's pretty overpriced. The Nexus Q system is $300, which is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion, because the tablet is only $200 or $250, so as you see, that's ridiculous, I believe. And at this point, the Google Q only supports Google Play Music, Google Play TV and Movie, and YouTube. Nothing else. Even though I'm really happy that the Google Q actually came out, it could still have a lot of improvements, basically supporting other things, and definitely coming down with the pricing. I think $100 max. Moving on, Google Plus did get some updates, such as they have this new party mode while you're in an event, which basically when you take pictures, then it's going to automatically upload to that event, so just a little updates. They also came out with a Google Plus tablet app, which just has a new UI and it looks a lot better for the tablet. Moving on again, they also were talking about the Project Glass that they're working on right now, and they have a really nice introduction to that with like people like skydiving and jumping off buildings and whatever. And they didn't really talk a whole lot about it. Apparently, some people are able to get it next year for like $1,500. I don't know a whole lot about it, but yeah, it seems interesting nonetheless. So really, I think the biggest thing at the Google I/O was definitely the Nexus 7, and of course Jelly Bean. I'm considering getting the Nexus 7 because I don't really have any like worthy Android devices. So to get an Android device would be sweet. I'll definitely do more Android stuff on this channel. So let's hope I end up getting that or find a better tablet or something. Not still 100% sure, but I'm definitely considering the Nexus 7 because it's basically like a full Android tablet, and for only $250, that's not bad. So anyway guys, I hope you liked today's video. Tell me in the comment section below, what do you think? Are you going to be getting the Nexus 7? Are you going to be getting the Nexus Q system? What? Just tell me anything in the comment section below. So anyway guys, I hope you liked this video. Please comment, subscribe, and like this video because that'll help me. And guys, this is TheTechie1, signing out.